If you new to my channel, please like and subscribe. And welcome back to another episode of Surviving Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Somebody please take Steve Harvey's phone. Take his phone. God, please, somebody take Steve Harvey's phone. Somebody got to take his phone. Because he's tweeting all kinds of personal things that don't need to be online, Steve. You are a legend. You are an icon. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Anybody can be cheated on, Steve. But you got to stop tweeting stuff. Salute to Love Lance in the building. Steve Harvey just tweeted, okay? Like, I don't know if it's him tweeting or not, because he was tweeting some crazy stuff yesterday. Yes, I'm crying. For another man to find 16 sex tapes, 16 VCR sex tapes of his wife having sex with the bodyguard. A man that that Steve was supposed to trust. A bodyguard is supposed to have your back, not hit your wife from the back. Okay? And I'm not even mad at the bodyguard. Bodyguard, if you're watching this, I'm not even mad at you. You know what I mean? Because if she's going to throw the Uchi Wally Wally Bang Bang all in your face, what are you supposed to do when she got those money green eyes and she's throwing her cakes all over you? So I'm not mad at the bodyguard. But if you're going to protect my life, you are not going to have sex with my wife and then record it. Yes, Love Lance, they VCR tapes. So you know that this been going on for years. Steve Harvey found 16 sex tapes. And Steve said the tapes was all sticky. The tapes was sticky. So what do you think was on the tapes? He said he picked up one of the tapes and his fingers were stuck to the tape. It was sperm cells and baby juice all over the tapes. Smash that like button, guys. Paul in the building. Salute to everybody that's coming in the building. You know what I mean? Surviving Steve Harvey's wife and surviving Steve Harvey. Steve, if you wouldn't have never cheated in the first place, now you are crying and you're finding things around your house. Now you searching your house and you finding 16 sex tapes. 16 sex tapes with the bodyguard that was supposed to be protecting you. And you kept leaving that motherfucker at your house while you going out doing your shows and doing work. You saying, look, protect my wife. Now you have a R. Kelly and Mr. Big situation. Hello, Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs? What the hell is going on? What you mean is going on? Marjorie's telling me that you're sleeping with her. Just because you see me with her, don't it mean I'm sleeping with her? You are sleeping with her, bodyguard, man. This is crazy. Like I said, I'm not mad at the bodyguard. You know what I mean? Like, my prayers go out to you, Steve. But if you wouldn't have never been cheating on her first, you know what I'm saying? And you just, now you all upset because you saw it that it was on tape. You know how many people that have sex on tape? You know what I mean? And then you got to erase the tapes when y'all break up. You found the tapes. You found the tapes, Steve. You thought you were the only slick motherfucker with the thickest mustache in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Because if y'all go up on Steve Harvey's Twitter, he beefing with Jess Hilarious. Steve Harvey is taking this out on everybody. Just because your wife cheated on you, Steve, just the same way you cheated on her, now you taking it out on everybody else. You running around tweeting that Jess Hilarious is not funny. You think she wasn't going to respond to you? She's on the Breakfast Club now. And shout out to Jess Hilarious. I'm not going to front. I like Jess Hilarious. That motherfucker makes me laugh. Now, she came in a different era. She came in this day and age era. It's not the same, Steve, as back in the day. Okay? I was raised by Def Jam and shit like that. But I understand that the new way motherfuckers is breaking through the internet, Steve. People are going viral through the internet. This is the new television. If you don't know the internet, then you will be left behind. This is crazy. 16 sex tapes. VCR tapes. First of all, you're a millionaire, billionaire probably. Steve, what the fuck do you got? What are you doing still having a VCR tape? A VCR. You and your wife had a VCR. So I know that this stuff happened a long time ago. This had to happen a long time ago. And this was Steve Bodyguard for 20 years. For 20 years. So they've been fucking before DVD players came out. And now you finding these old ass tapes. Did he pee on her? You didn't say that he peed on her. At least he didn't pee on her, Steve. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to say? Ronald, salute to Ronald. What am I supposed to say? Smash that like button. See what King just came in and said? King, I be trying to tell them to smash the like button so the video will go out into the algorithm. So it can go out in the universe. You got to know the internet. If you don't know the internet, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be making sex tapes with a VCR. You're going to be having sex tapes that's on VCRs if you're left behind. Now I'm sitting here crying out for you, Steve. Like my heart goes out to you and your mustache. My heart goes out to you and your mustache. Okay? But for you to be taking this out on everybody else and you trying to say Jess Hilarious ain't funny because she made jokes about you cheating on your wife. Now the tables have turned, Steve. And I told you ain't the king of comedy. You are the king of mustaches. You are the king of toupees. You are the king of Beijing. You know what I mean? But Steve Harvey is going off, guys. He done found 16 sex tapes, you know, and it's just all over the internet.
You're ready for it.
It's all over the internet. And he's tweeting all kinds of shit, starting trouble with people. You know what I mean?
Do you know?
He's starting all kinds of shit. And I want to say, hold on. I want to say shout out to Celeb Live. Go to Celeb Live platform. Been exposing all of this stuff that's going on behind Steve Harvey and his marriage. And look, this is the Bodyguard right here. This is the Bodyguard. And I will always love you. That's the Bodyguard.
You know, a lot of people, because everything been going across the internet is untrue. You know about it.
You know they are. That's what we.
And the man is telling everything, Steve. So you got the cummed up VCR tapes, sperm all on them, like prison magazines, like the straight stunting magazines. I never liked it to borrow people magazines in prison, okay? Because the pages would be stuck together. Nothing but babies and sperm.
I'm telling you all, you know, a lot of people, because everything been going across the internet is untrue. You know about it.
You know they are. They asked me to do this. I said I'll take a shot at it, you know, but it's a difficult thing.
Well, folks, here's another shocking update for ya. Marjorie Harvey, the elegant better half of TV's own Steve Harvey, finds herself in the eye of a family storm that could crack the foundation of their oh-so-perfect blended family. And this isn't even our main topic for today. We'll be discussing the conflict between Steve and the Bodyguard. I mean, talk about drama.
What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children?
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. And we've got an even juicier twist. Marjorie is also battling brand new allegations of infidelity that have turned the entertainment world upside down. Yup, that's right. Marjorie's got folks whispering and eyebrows lifting all over Tim.
Your wife is exposing you everywhere, Steve. She got the whole internet upside down. And you talk about the man is supposed to take care of the woman. But you cheated. You cheated. This is your third wife, Steve. And you got the same mustache. If you can keep the same mustache, then why can't you be faithful to one wife? You can be faithful You can be faithful to your mustache. But you can't be faithful. You can't be faithful to your wife. And now you found 16 sex tapes. The bodyguard took and put a tennis ball in your wife's mouth with the thing that's strapped with the tennis ball. And he was hitting it from the back. And he said that her vagina was farting the whole time. And anytime that a vagina fart, females always say, that's just her. That's just her. It's just her, but it stink. It stink. It is hell disgusting when your vagina fart. Steve, my prayers go out. My prayers go out to you and your mustache. And my prayers go out to Michael B. Jordan. This woman is exposing you all over the internet. Smash that like button, guys. Surviving Marjorie Harvey.
The gossip mill is churning, my friends. And let's not forget Marjorie was once the young, starry-eyed 18-year-old bride to a guy named Jim, who was 14 years her senior. That's right, Jim, who was not only older but also, oh, so conveniently forgot to mention, already hitched. Yeah, the guy had another woman stashed away. The affair set off fireworks and blew the lid off secrets we can't even imagine.
Yeah, you gotta understand, she's not gonna be speaking on none of that because her whole thing is to hide her past.
Then, in a move right out of a daytime soap opera, Marjorie ditched the birth control, intentionally getting pregnant. The plan, to get Jim to dump his first wife, and yeah, it worked. They married after a 3-year affair, but the honeymoon days didn't last long, only 7 years. In fact, it was a...
So if she set up her ex-husband, Steve, what made you think she wasn't gonna set you up too? She set her ex-husband up and got pregnant on purpose. Do you know that that's a hate crime? When a female purposely get pregnant just to get you for all your cash. And that's the woman that you cheated on your ex-wife with to get with. And now there's sex tapes all over the place. Steve, you are the new Ray J and she's Kim Kardashian. This is crazy, guys. Surviving Marjorie Harvey. Surviving Marjorie Harvey. Listen, Harvey. Steve Harvey is going crazy on the internet right now. He's beefing with Jess Hilarious. You know how when you're going through something and you take it out on other people? Because of what he's going through with his wife, Steve is taking it out on everybody else. He's taking it out on everybody else. Jess Hilarious just exposed it just yesterday. Steve Harvey went up and was talking about how she not funny because she made jokes about him cheating on his wife. And this is Steve Harvey taking it out on everybody else. When he's supposed to be a legend. He's supposed to be a legend. And he's taking his problems out on everybody else. Steve, you can't take it out on nobody.
You know what it is?
Just like Will Smith. He slapped Chris Rock. Knowing he wished he would have slapped Jada Pinkett. You're slapping the wrong people. That's what you're doing. You're slapping the wrong people. And look at all these commercial ads. I can't do nothing about it. We just gotta wait. But Steve Harvey tweeting stuff, just starting with everybody. And he dissed Jess Hilarious just yesterday. I can't even make this shit up.
After a shocking...
Look, this is what Steve Harvey did yesterday to Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious ain't had nothing to do with it. All she said was, she said that she had more N-words than Steve Harvey. And then that's all you want. She said she had more side N-words than Steve Harvey. And then Steve Harvey gonna tweet that she not funny. That was funny, Steve. You just hating right now. You just hating right now.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Steve Harvey has got everyone talking after a shocking post coming from his Twitter account asking a comedian you don't find funny at all. And of course, the comments were filled with users naming comedians they didn't find funny. Now, Jess Hilarious will report the story on The Breakfast Club where she hoped that Steve Harvey didn't tweet this question himself. Co-host Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy were also surprised by Harvey's tweet and assumed he does not have control over his own social media. Later, Jess would repost the segment on her Instagram to let fans online chime in as well. Jess's caption read, "Hopefully he was hacked. Was this appropriate etiquette for an original king of comedy? Or am I tripping? Maybe it's me, but that ish made me side-eye him for a second." One user will respond to Jess' caption saying, "This is a safe question to ask. He probably just wanted to know was he on the list. But nah, comedians are comedians. I don't see nothing wrong. Jess would pin the user's comment at the top, and in response, she would say, yo, it's not about the question being asked. F the question. It's about Steve Harvey asking it for me. Jess, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy would all agree that it seemed out of character for Harvey to tweet this question, especially considering his status as a legendary comedian. Harvey's known for his motivational speeches and positive outlook on life and success. So him asking his audience to name a comedian they don't find funny goes against the brand of the king of comedy has built for himself over the years. Let's take a look at the clip.
All right, Steve Harvey, he posted this a couple days ago, and I just found it crazy. It said, a comedian you don't find funny at all. I hope that it wasn't him, though. This don't seem like Steve Harvey behavior.
I don't think OG handles it.
And even with Family Feud, in today's world right now, where everything is already negative on social media, like any and everything, by our own people, you to post something like that in this climate, a comedian you don't find funny, that's crazy. Of course, all the blogs grabbed it and everything. He never tweeted whether that was him or not, but I just felt like I really hope that wasn't him.
Now you hear that? Steve Harvey is running around tweeting and starting stuff with other people because of his marital problems. Steve, we all go through stuff. Now for you to say that Jess Hilarious is not funny, that's messed up. She didn't do nothing to you. You gonna say Jess Hilarious is not funny and her butt not real. So what if her butt not real? It fits her. Steve, you just taking it out on everybody else. When Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, that slap was supposed to be for Jada. So now you are being a Twitter finger thug, Steve, because it's thuggish. It's very thuggish, rugged bone type stuff. You're feeling the script to the rump, skip bump, to the bone, to the dog. It's the thug, it's real, just be bugging, straight thug. Loving you people because we so real, Jill. Better bring your weapon and step and bring on. It's very thuggish of you, Steve. Now you starting with Jess Hilarious. She had nothing to do with this. You're supposed to be an iconic pioneer. And now you go into your garage and find a box of sex tapes. VCR tapes. Not even on a cell phone. All of the electronics that they got out here, Steve, to make sex tapes. To make sex tapes. I don't know how many sex tapes I done deleted out of my phone. If I'm not with you no more, bitch, what am I going to be looking at an old-ass tape with us? All I'm seeing is what the fuck you doing with the next motherfucker. So if I was to find a sex tape with my woman and another motherfucker, I'd be grossed the fuck out too, Steve. I'd be sick, but I'll get the fuck up and I'll keep running. I won't even look back at the tapes. I won't even look back at the tapes. They said that Steve Harvey is sitting in his motherfucking office, bringing his employees in, saying, hey, look at my wife. Look how well she fucked the bodyguard. Look how well she fucked. Steve, you are losing your mind, sir. You got to get on medication. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on medication and you got to put your mustache on medication too. Because that motherfucker is twisting sideways. Like I seen your mustache the other day. That motherfucker was over your whole entire fucking nose. Steven! This is crazy, man. Surviving Marjorie Harvey and surviving Steve Harvey. I'm surviving everybody in the industry now. Because this stuff is like, you guys are human. Of course. Now, I'm going to just tell y'all right now, just because this was a tweet, I got to say allegedly. Even Jess Hilarious said allegedly. So everything I'm saying to y'all is alleged because Jess Hilarious said alleged too. She says she don't know if Steve Harvey is the real motherfucker who tweeted the shit. But Steve, if you tweeted that you found 16 sex tapes, not one, not two, not three, you guys know the rest. We got over 100 people in here. You guys got to smash the like button. If you can laugh and hit the emoji button, hit the like button. God damn it. This is crazy. And it's funny. I'm not going to lie, Steve. It is funny. It's like going in your girl's phone and finding a penis pic and the penis is bigger than yours. It's fucking hilarious. But it's sick and it hurts. And it hurts. You know, if you find a penis pic and then on top of the penis pic, it's bigger than yours. Or if you find a penis pic and it's a different color, then you really are faint. If you go on your girl's phone and you find a Chinese penis pic with some duck sauce next to that motherfucker, you'd be sick as hell. All the times you sent me to that Chinese store up the street talking about you wanted the motherfucker, the shrimp fried rice and the chicken wings and all, a dozen chicken wings. And the whole time when I'm going to work, this motherfucker is coming over here giving you that good egg roll. This is crazy, Steve. You know what I'm saying? You're iconic, sir. We all make mistakes. You know, you got married 3 times. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, I only was married once for me to know, before I sign the death row again, I'm going to know this forever, man, ever, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? Fuck all of that. Because it's easy to get married, but it's hard as fuck to get out that motherfucker. Straight up. It's easy to get married. It's like going to jail. You can go to jail. It's easy as fuck to go to jail. Anybody can go. Trust me. They don't have no picks. That's $1 billion business. But when you go to jail, it's hard as fuck to get out. It's just like getting married. You know what I mean? It took me like 1.5 years for my divorces to go through. I said, look, Your Honor, I ain't got nothing. Do y'all got anything together? We ain't even got a motherfucker. We don't even got a phone plan together. Let me get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to gnaw out this motherfucker. We don't got shit. I don't own no property. We don't own shit. Let me the fuck out. You know what I mean? I think saying that you're my wifey sound better than signing a contract. You know what I mean? Until you know for good that this is your motherfucking life sentence. But Steve, her eyes is money green. Okay? She's money hungry. Her daughter done, like, she going from famous son to famous dad. You know what I'm saying? To all the rappers, to all the R&B singers. Like, her daughter was born money hungry like that. So what do you think is going to happen to you, Steven? This is crazy. The tape of Marjorie and with Shaq and Mark Harvey is hard for me to delete from my mind. I didn't even know about that. You see, y'all be telling me shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Collins. Collins just said smash that like button. You know what I mean? But I didn't even know about that. So it's more tapes. I'm just finding out about this. I thought Steve Harvey was bullshitting at first. Because everybody's saying that he's been off his medication and he's been tweeting shit and they're not sure if it's really him tweeting it. So I'm like, damn, if I find 16 sex tapes, if I find 1 sex tape with my woman, I'm not telling no motherfucking body. I'm embarrassed and fuck. Y'all just gonna notice we not together no more. But I ain't gonna never say what happened. That's a tough pill to swallow. Straight up, ladies, and I'm telling y'all, stop collecting penis pics. If you're in a relationship and a dude send you a penis pic, you better block that sick motherfucker. You better block that sick bastard. You understand me? Because what if you go through your man's phone and you find some vagina pics? Some vagina pics. Now, I don't really know about females sending their vaginas off. You know what I mean? Because it's not the same as a penis pic. Because you send your vagina off, first of all, I'm going to think that you're thirsty, and I'm going to think that you're sick. And then I'm going to say, look, bitch, you sent the vagina off, but I can't smell that motherfucker. That motherfucker could look like that, but could be stinking like a motherfucker. So hell to the no. Fuck that. Keep your vagina pic. If I can't smell it, keep that motherfucker. Fuck that. Look, my vagina cute, but that shit probably stink like a motherfucker. Man, my prayers go out to you, Steve. You know what I mean? But I gotta be fair. You cheated first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did it first. You done left motherfuckers crying and all kinds of shit from your past. So yeah, the shit gonna come back. When I was a cheating motherfucker, when I was in my 20s, I got paid back. Not from her, but other future relationships. When I was ready to be the motherfucker, the good guy. Then I was just running into nothing but bad batches of motherfuckers. A bunch of bad batches of bitches. You know what I mean? And I said, damn, okay, I am paying for what I did when I was a sneaky fuck. Now I don't do that type shit. If it ain't working, then we just out of the situation. I ain't got time to be cheating. No, I don't got time for that motherfucking shit. You got to plan shit. You got to figure out how to lie. Oh, I'm over here. And then I ain't got time for that. I'm a diabetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will get caught if I have a diabetic attack. What if I'm cheating and I got a side bitch and I have a diabetic attack or something at her crib? And then I got my woman down as an emergency contact. That's how you get caught. I'm too old to be cheating. My motherfucking health ain't right. If your health ain't right, you ain't healthy enough to cheat. God damn it, my blood pressure might go up or something and shit. And they tell my woman, look, you gotta go. He's at this address right here. Her and the side bitch beating me up on the gurney. Hell to the no. But Steve, it happens to the best of us, sir. You had a game show where you were giving all the advice of what's a great man and what the da-da, and then you wasn't the greatest motherfucker at all. You know what I mean? And we accepted you for that, Steven. Steven, Mr. Mustache Cigar. Steven Mustache Cigar. That's what I call him. Steven Mustache Cigar. Dump, 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 dump. I know y'all say this motherfucker's crazier than hell. I be knowing, look, YouTube ain't gonna monetize my video. They say I cuss too much. You know, I remember a couple motherfuckers watch my show, they be like, yo, you are funny as hell, but I'm just be honest, you're too vulgar. Then I had some motherfuckers in their 70s and 80s was like, don't listen to them, Jamil. Keep on cussing. Me and my husband watch your show just because of your vulgarness. So be yourself. And fuck what motherfuckers think. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Shout out to all the motherfuckers that's in this joint right now. None of us is perfect. We all have done things. You know what I mean? Look how many people in the building. You know, smash that like button, guys. Come on, let's get the likes to 100. Because Steve got to know how we feel. It's not about just, you know what I mean? It's about us as humans. We have a voice. King in the building. Look, King, I'm King. I wish I could say the rest of that, but I can't read for a mother for shit, King. And you know that just from hearing me talk. You know what I mean? I ain't start learning how to read good until I got in my 30s. I'm 41. Straight up. Back in my 20s and teens, motherfucker asked me to read, I get mad. I want to fight. Like, what are you talking about, read? Oh, you trying to be smart? You trying to play me? Oh, put your hands up where I can see them. If you really want to read with me, put your hands where my eyes can see. Straight the fuck up. I'll get mad if you ask me to read. I was one of the people at school, when my teacher tell me to go read in front of the class, I say, fuck it, send me to the principal's office. So I would get in trouble just because I was slow. Ain't that fucked up? You send me to the principal's office all because I'm dumb. It ain't my fucking fault. Oh, it ain't my fault. Did you read that? It ain't my fault. Beauty in the building, beautiful in the building. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Steve Harvey, you found 16 sex tapes, dude. Once I picked up one of those tapes and it was sticky with sperm juice on it, I would have dropped the first tape. You went through 16 sex tapes just to realize that it was her? When she got those money green eyes, y'all hear me keep saying the money green eyes, because her eyes are fucking, you can look at her eyes and be like, fuck you like me for. You like me for money. You don't like me for nothing else. Your eyes is money green. Fuck that. I can't afford to even look at you. If I look at you, I'll just go broke. Steve, you should have saw it. You know what I mean? Please get the likes up. See, Beautiful is in the building, man. Did you see what Beautiful said? She said, get the likes up. This bull got us dying laughing. Can you at least give him that? Even if you mad because the motherfucker is talking about Steve. Look at Steve. I'm not the only one. Look at the motherfucker. Like, half of Steve's face is all mustache. Look at that motherfucker. All mustache and head. And you see that's him and Jess Hilarious. He took this anger out on Jess Hilarious. She didn't do nothing to him. She didn't do nothing to him. He just tweeted, Jess Hilarious not funny. He said, that motherfucker's poop. Every time she, you know, when she go do shows, her shows be trash. Why would you just hate on that woman like that? Why don't you put respect on Jess Hilarious' name? Salute to My Way in the motherfucker building. She likes it my way, my way. What I say goes. I'm in control. That's how you know when a motherfucker's old, right? Anytime a dude be talking and he burst out singing songs from the 90s, that's how you know a motherfucker's age. You got to say, oh shit, he must be in his 40s. Anytime you just burst out singing the motherfucker, you and I could be more natural. Our love. What do Jodeci got to do with this conversation? Smash that like button. Listen, guys, we in the building. We are surviving Marjorie Harvey. Steve Harvey found 16 sex tapes, sperm juice all over the tapes. You know what I mean? That's just prayers for Steve Harvey. I've been crying all night since I saw the tweet. I've been crying all night. Yo, which cities and which states and which countries are we chiming in from, guys? We gotta know who. I want to know who in the goddamn building. What city and what state are you guys chiming in from? Because they got to know it's real. You know what I mean? Philly in the building. Okay, Philly, where I am from. Straight up, we got Philly in the building, guys. Cheesesteaks for everyone. God damn it. Hold up. Oakland and oh look, see that's my asthma tapping in. Oakland in the building, guys. See, Oakland in the building. Vegas in the house. Vegas in the house. I'm gonna tell you right now, Vegas, those girls that be taking them pictures and shit like that, I done spent like $150 one time, like to get pictures with the motherfuckers, the females that be taking pictures with you, just to look like you out there winning and shit. Like that's a Vegas feeling. They done got me for $150 one time. I'm taking a gang of pictures with these motherfuckers just to post on Facebook to look like I was winning. Look, they all like me for real. It's not about the money. Harlem in the building. I'll be where I'm at. Las Vegas, Nevada. India in the goddamn building. Salute to India. Beautiful. You're in India. All right. We India in the building. Michigan. Born Philly. You know what I mean? Being a brother from Australia. God damn, we in the motherfucker, guys. Steve Harvey. Listen, we are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache, and we are surviving Marjorie Harvey. There's 16 sex tapes out there, guys. Delaware in the building. Let's get the likes over 100, guys. Because look how many people we got. We got damn near 150 motherfuckers all across the goddamn world. I'm talking about the world, Craig. The goddamn world. Y'all motherfuckers got to get those likes up. Steve Harvey, man, like, listen, we all go through ups, downs. Damn, I don't even know what part of Ohio is that. I told y'all I can't read for shit. The jungle, all right, the jungle. I don't know if I want to come visit the jungle. Shout out to you. You my boy, though. T2 Cups out this motherfucker. You my boy, but I don't want to come to the jungle. Straight up. I don't give a damn what Jasmine Sullivan said. She talking about, I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to perform at a sold-out affair. That'd be a goddamn lie, because I'm scared. Straight up, when I first went to the penitentiary, my first time in state prison, with the lions and the tigers and the bears, dude, I ain't even gonna front. Because motherfuckers, I don't care how tough people act. Like when dudes come home from jail and they be walking around like they don't want to speak to no motherfucking body, acting like they super macho or they super tough or they was up there thugging. Those were the most quietest motherfuckers that was in jail, in the penitentiary. Because that's one thing. If you want to survive in prison, and I'm not saying go to prison, okay? But if you fuck up and you got to go there, the way for you to be safe is to mind your business and just keep your mouth fucking shut. That's how you can survive in the Pennsylvania state prisons. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers that get fucked up are the dudes that be gambling, that be playing sports, trying to join gangs and trying to get into religions and all of that shit. Those are the motherfuckers that get in trouble. I remember I had 3 weeks left, and the motherfucker asked me, did I want to play spades? I said, no, I don't know how. And I could play spades like a motherfucker, but I said, no, I don't know how to play spades. I don't even know how to play that shit. I still play pity pat. All right, well, let's do a hand. No, I don't know how to play that shit either. I forgot. Fuck all of that. Because when you play cards, this is you opening yourself up for, like, let's say if you fucking up in the game, and a dude will look at you like, damn, motherfucker, you fucked the hand up. And they call you a name, and you don't do shit about it. Oh, you are done. So I ain't get involved in none of that shit. I said, no, call me MC Go Home. Fuck all of that. I'm a rapper named MC Go Home. That's the only thing I'm up this motherfucker trying to do. I'm trying to learn my lessons, finish my programs, and let me go the fuck back home. I'm like Dorothy out there, motherfucker. I was in the yard tapping my feet together, talking about there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Hoping that God just send me home. I was a Dorothy gangster up that motherfucker. But Steven, you are exposed, sir. And it's okay, because this is how the internet works, Steve. It's you right now on the hot seat. Next week, it's going to be a whole nother motherfucker. That's how the world works. Back in the day, we didn't have a voice. Now we got a voice. Straight up. That's why I keep telling y'all, y'all would have been seen me years ago. I'm not going to lie. But I looked up to the wrong people that I grew up with in my neighborhood. I'm going to be honest. We all make choices and make decisions and things like that. You know what I mean? And then my neighborhood, they didn't have opportunities. I used to have to go to different cities and stuff to get shows and different shit like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't really start doing my thing until my 30s and shit. You know what I mean? And then dealing with prison and dealing with state parole and all kinds of shit like that. It was tough. You know what I mean? That's why I came on over to YouTube. Motherfucker said, go to YouTube. You'll be able to, the world to see. You know what I'm saying? And they was not lying out this motherfucker. You know? And I came to YouTube as a nice guy. I just wanted to show y'all my stand-up and show y'all my comedy sketch films. Nobody gave a fuck. But then as soon as I start talking about other big bloggers and motherfucking entertainers and celebrity gossip, now I got motherfuckers' attention. Shout out to everybody in the building. Smash that like button. 16 sex tapes, though. 16 sex tapes and no PP. No PP. No R. Kelly. Steven, it's all out there. The Bodyguard ain't saying nothing either. And your wife, fucking, her ex-husband still exposing her. Like lunch meat. Still exposing her. And the Bodyguard, like I said, Bodyguard, if you watching this, I don't got nothing against you, sir. Like, if a woman gives you some vagina, sir, then that means that vagina was never yours. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody ever was able to smash a woman that's supposed to be mine, then she never was mine in the motherfucking first place. I'd be happy, because I'd be like, damn, thank God I didn't spend too much more time with the motherfucker if this is who I was with. You know, and that's the same for a guy. If a woman can F your man, then he never was your man in the first place, sweetheart. He's for everybody. Team everybody. And I'm just keeping it real, guys. I can't just point and put it all on the women. It's all of us as a unit, as a G unit. It's all of us as a G unit. You dig me? So that's how I'm carrying it. It's on all of us. And I'm only doing one monster a day. I promised y'all that I'm only going to drink one monster a day. That's why when motherfuckers like, damn, he hyped in the motherfucker. I don't know what kind of powder is that. Where did he get that cocaine that got him all bouncing around in the motherfucker like a pinball machine and shit? And then I got flies in my house. I got flies that's still flying around my house recording everything. When I started P. Diddy, look at that fly. That fly works for P. Diddy. P. Diddy has flies in my house recording everything. Got flies recording around this motherfucker. They been biting me all in the neck. I'm up there trying to have sex, and I got flies biting all on my back and shit. I'm like, baby, is that you? She like, no. Motherfucker said, bzz, I'm trying to fuck too. Bzz. Flies trying to fuck me. This shit is crazy. But I promise y'all, I'm on. Look, why is this fly disrespecting me? The fly know that I'm on live, and it's trying. You can't embarrass me. Motherfucker can't embarrass me, because I'll tell you all the fucked up shit about me already. God damn it, I don't give a fuck. I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. I'll pull an M&M out on you. Look, this fly is fucking with me right now. Why is you fucking with me right now? Like, as I'm on live, this is total disrespect. You don't have no respect for nobody, just like roaches. I ain't had roaches in years, okay? But I grew up with roaches, and roaches always would come around when my company came over. Like, when I'm 16, 15, I got a date, come over to meet my mom, and then that's when the roaches want to come out in broad motherfucking daylight. Roaches want to come out in broad daylight. And that's why when I catch them on the stove, when my company leave and I catch them walking on the stove, I turn that motherfucker on and set a roach on fire. You never heard a roach scream? You never heard a roach scream? Oh, they holler. I set those motherfuckers on fire. You know what I'm talking about? Let it burn. It's going to burn for me to say this. It's still coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming, but we done fell apart. I done set up a whole bunch of goddamn flies before. I don't give a shit. Straight the fuck up. Look, disrespectful for real, beauty. You know what I mean? I could Saphonia in the building. Shout out to Saphonia. You know what I mean? The Lord said sharing is caring. Come on, folks. Steve Harvey wife, Jesus. You not lying. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, Steve did cheat on her first. But my thing is, as a woman, you should respect yourself. Just because a man cheats on you or do you wrong, don't lower yourself to his shit. It's going to hurt him more when you leave his ass and he see that you're doing good and you don't need him. I would respect a woman more to leave a motherfucker, leave me, and go do good. I'm telling you, that hurts a motherfucker the most. I'm telling you, because when females that I've dated in the past that did me wrong, like months and months later, I'm seeing them on social media or different places like that, and they be doing bad. It's like, bitch, you done went from in the middle, now you all the way down here, and I'm going all the way up. And I'm looking down like, damn, you know what I mean? Almost feel bad for you. Like, goddamn. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna do something like that, at least please do better. Cause niggas be happy when they see you with a motherfucker that ain't better than them. And I don't mean it don't have to be looks. I'm talking about you're gonna have to get a man that's gonna help provide. You know what I mean? Not just hit it. Not just hit it. No, let a man that's gonna be there with you. That's gonna, cause I know I'm a good motherfucker. So you know what I mean? If you get a dude that can do what I'm doing or even more, then you a bad motherfucker. But I'ma feel like, damn, if you go fuck with a motherfucker and you doing worse, or you not even doing halfway, that shit gonna make me feel good. Like, damn, she done went and broke my motherfucking heart and done got with a dude that's laying on her couch, eating up all her kids' cereal. You know what I'm talking about? Treating her like shit, blocking her eyes. When I get phone calls about exes and they talking about, yeah, you know she got beat up around the corner, I be looking like, because I don't do the hitting and all of that type of shit. No, I get the fuck away from you. I ain't put my hands on a motherfucker unless I got to protect my life. But when it comes to that relationship shit, no, I'm leaving. I don't do the domestic shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm finding out you getting beat up, I'm finding out you getting cheated on, I'm finding out all that, that's because you did me wrong. I did you wrong. And that's what happens when somebody do somebody wrong. And that's vice versa. For a guy, you treat a good woman wrong to go cheat with another bitch that ain't worth a goddamn thing. That every time she call you, she's talking about, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Can we go to Denny's? Can we go to Red Lobster? What the fuck do you mean you hungry? And then I won't even answer your phone call. This was back in the day. And you tell me you hungry, and then you call me the next day. I'm hungry. Can we go to, bitch, you still ain't ate yet? Fuck all of that. That's when I know that you using me. Straight up. Where were the tapes? Well, Teresa, Steve Harvey been tweeting all kinds of stuff. He's been tweeting stuff, and everybody's trying to figure out if it's really Steve Harvey that's doing the tweeting. Roach is sliding. If it's him really saying that. Steve Harvey, I guess I'm going to have to say allegedly, tweeted that he found 16 sex tapes. He just went off on Jess Hilarious and says she wasn't funny and her butt was faker than Nicki Minaj's butt. Like, why would you say something about Jess Hilarious? She never said nothing about you. She said that you were a king of comedy and you was an iconic nigga. You know what I mean? And nobody's mustache is strong as your mustache. She gave you nothing but compliments. All she said in her comedy stand-up was that you know what I mean, that she had more side niggas than Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey got mad and tried to say she's not funny. But I know he's doing all of this because of his wife. Because of what she's doing with the Bodyguard. With the Bodyguard! Rest in peace to motherfucking Whitney Houston. The Bodyguard. And he taking it out on everybody else. I'm telling you, if y'all go to Comedy Hype News, he just tried to go off on Just Hilarious, but don't nobody know if it's really Steve that's tweeting this stuff. So I don't even know if he tweeted the sex tape shit, if he got somebody else doing it. But I'm jumping right on the shit and I'm bringing it to my people. We ordinary people. We just don't know which way to go. Cause we're ordinary people and I'm bringing it to my people. Smash that like button, guys. I be losing my motherfucking breath talking to you guys.
But I love you.
You know what I mean? That's how much I want to pour out nothing but greatness to y'all.
Pizza.
I be losing my breath.
More than a
Because
dog?
cats are
You know what I mean? Just trying to give y'all what I'm getting.
It's true. What is the point of taking
Margie been sleeping with the big boy. Yes. This is crazy, man. That's why money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you love.
Yeah, right.
Money can't buy you love, but I'll tell you one thing. Food stamps can buy me happiness. Food stamps can buy love. When a dude come over your house and he put $200 in stamps in your refrigerator, y'all be the happiest shrimp eating motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, I'm losing my breath for y'all just to get nothing but the realness out to y'all. Can you keep up? Baby boy, make me lose my breath. Make me lose my breath. Can you keep up? And this is the stuff he doing to Jess Hilarious right now. Jess Hilarious ain't had nothing to do with Steve Harvey shit. And he going around talking about how comedians ain't funny because they sitting there laughing at him. He gonna say I ain't funny because I'm laughing about him and his wife. This is crazy. Google's in the building.
Steve Harvey has got everyone talking after a shocking post coming from his Twitter account asking a comedian you don't find funny at all. And of course, the comments were filled with users naming comedians they didn't find funny. Now, Jess Hilarious will report the story on The Breakfast Club where she hoped that Steve Harvey didn't tweet this question himself. Co-host Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy were also surprised by Harvey's tweet and assumed he does not have control over his own social media. Later, Jess would repost the segment on her Instagram to let fans online chime in as well. Jess's caption read, "Hopefully he was hacked. Was this appropriate etiquette for an original king of comedy? Or am I tripping? Maybe it's me. But that ish made me side-eye him for a second." One user will respond to Jess' caption saying, "This is a safe question to ask. He probably just wanted to know was he on the list. But nah, comedians are comedians. I don't see nothing wrong." Jess would pin the user's comment at the top and in response she would say, "Yo, it's not about the question being asked. F the question. It's about Steve Harvey asking it for me." Jess, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy would all agree that it seemed out of character for Harvey to tweet this question, especially considering his status as a legendary comedian. Harvey's known for his motivational speeches and positive outlook on life and success. So him asking his audience to name a comedian they don't find funny goes against the brand of the king of comedy has built for himself over the years. Let's take a look at the clip.
All right, Steve Harvey, he posted this a couple days ago, and I just found it crazy. It said, a comedian you don't find funny at all. I hope that it wasn't him, though. This don't seem like Steve Harvey behavior.
I don't think OG handled it.
And even with Family Feud. In today's world right now, where everything is already negative on social media, like any and everything, by our own people, you to post something like that in this climate, a comedian you don't find funny, that's crazy. Of course, all the blogs grabbed it and everything. He never tweeted whether that was him or not, but I just felt like I really hope that wasn't him.
Joining me, I have veteran comedian Rodney Perry to help further this conversation, which I'm always excited to have you on, Rodney. So to start out, thank you for joining me, and how are you?
Hey, I'm great today, Stephanie. I'm here in Rodney Perry Studios. It ain't Tyler Perry, it's Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry Studios. And this is a great conversation, man. I mean, can a guy like Steve Harvey even say something like this? Like, what I know of Steve is nothing happens on accident. Like, if it's on his Twitter, he either tweeted it or told somebody to tweet it.
Right.
There ain't no accidents in the Steve Harvey world. This is a big conglomerate. This is a lot of moving parts. I would be surprised if he didn't tweet it.
Yeah. Well, so let me ask you, when you saw the...
So what we found out is that Steve Harvey, if you didn't tweet it, you told somebody to tweet it. So you told somebody to tweet that you found 16 sex tapes with sperm juice, all on the tapes, all on your fingertips. Now you the new Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey. I didn't want to believe that it was really you, Steve. You and Marjorie need to get a divorce and y'all need to do it live on television. Because I don't think that she right for you and you ain't right for her. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I gotta go get some tissue. And this was another episode of Surviving Marjorie Harvey. Yeah!